Mojang just added customizable cosmetic armor in the most recent snapshot for Minecraft Java Edition. This is called armor trimming, and there is a whole bunch of different patterns that you can make to customize any of your armor in the game. There is a lot of different ways to do this, so there's a lot of different materials that you can use, and there's a lot of amazing patterns. This is going to allow you to fully customize any and all armor that you have in the game. Mojang also changed how you craft netherite armor, the enchantment glint, and a couple other things having to do with armor in this most recent snapshot for Minecraft 1.20. If you enjoy this Minecraft news video, then consider dropping a like and maybe subscribe for more, but let's get into it. So Mojang added 12 new items in this update, and these are called smithing templates. You can find these in a variety of structures and places around the Minecraft world, and once you have one of these, you can make copies of it and basically get infinite as long as you have enough diamonds. They're actually quite expensive. You'll also notice that there is a smithing template for netherite, and you'll require one of these smithing templates to make new netherite armor. To get these smithing templates, you're going to need to visit a variety of structures around the Minecraft world where you have a chance of finding these templates. So if we open this chest here, there isn't one, but you have a chance of finding the sentry template. I don't know if these things are actually generating in the world right now. I've looked at a bunch of different chests and didn't happen to find one, so, you know, your luck may vary. So let's take a closer look at these armor patterns, shall we? First of all, we have just a default set of diamond armor. If you want to upgrade that to netherite, you're going to need the netherite upgrades, which you can find in the bastion remnants in the nether. And then for the sentry armor, you're going to need to find these in a pillager outpost. And then the dune armor can be found in a desert pyramid. Next up is the coast armor from a shipwreck, the wild armor from a jungle temple, the ward armor from a ancient city, and then you got the eye armor from a stronghold, vex armor from a woodland mansion, tide armor from an ocean monument. For this one, you actually need to kill the elder guardians to have a chance to get them. And then you got the snout armor from a bastion again. Nether fortresses will give you rib armor, and then end cities will give you the spire armor. So these have custom patterns on the front of them. You can also see the helmets have stuff on the sides of them, and the back sides also have just a little bit of pattern as well, nothing too special. So this is diamond armor plus the gold trim on it, so you can actually use 10 different materials as your trim. You can use netherite, iron, copper, gold, lapis, emerald, diamonds, redstone, amethyst, or quartz as your trim material, and that will actually change the color of this trim. So it's not just yellow, it can be a variety of different colors. You can also put trim on any type of armor in the game except for leather, so that includes chain armor, iron armor, gold armor, and diamond armor, and also includes netherite as well. And of course, each type of material comes with a different color of trim, so you can see what all of that looks like right here, and they look really good. And fun fact for you, you can actually put the trim onto turtle helmets as well, and it does actually work, and it looks surprisingly good as well. So there's even more combinations that you can use now. There is one limitation: you can't put diamond trim on diamond armor, for example. You have to use a different material for your trim than the armor is actually made out of. There's basically near infinite combinations that you can do with this, because there is 5 different types of armor, 10 different types of trim material, and 11 different trim patterns, and then of course, like, you know, the billions of combinations that you get with all that. So there is so much customization here. But wait, there's more. Of course, this is Java Edition, so you can actually customize all this as well using your own custom color palettes and data packs to change the types of items and things that you use to actually create these patterns. You can probably create your own custom patterns as well using data packs and all that crazy stuff. So yeah, basically infinite combinations. Have fun with this. It's a great feature. So now you know where to find all these templates, what they're called, and what they look like on the armor, but how do you actually get enough of these? Because one template only makes one piece of armor, so you need a way to get more of these. Well, if you find yourself a netherite upgrade and a bastion, or any of these other templates in a structure, you're going to need to get yourself a lot of diamonds, a specific block per template, and a crafting table. So if we go into here, we're going to be able to create the netherite upgrade. So here we go. We can make the smithing template for netherite upgrade, and as you can see, you need one of these templates to start with. You can't make these from scratch. You need to find them, and then you can make copies of them. So we need 1 smithing template, a piece of netherrack, and then 7 diamonds, and that'll give you 2 smithing templates. And then you can repeat that process and make more of these, and then bam, you got 4, armor. But of course, you don't want to use all 4 of these. You want to make an extra one. That way you don't need to go back to a bastion and get another one. So always keep one template in reserve. That way you can copy it in the future. Now that you have a netherite upgrade, you can put that into the smithing table along with a piece of diamond armor and a netherite ingot, and that will actually give you the netherite armor. And as you can see, it shows you what it looks like on an armor stand over here, which is a very nice little upgrade to the smithing table. They really went ahead and redid the whole UI for this, and it looks great. So now we can make this, and if we want to add a template to that, we need to put in the template first, and then we can put in the armor, and you can put any trim material on this you want, and as you can see, it's going to look quite fancy when you're done with it. So these trim materials do not do anything to the armor. They are purely cosmetic. They don't give any buffs or benefits. And of course, you still need the smithing templates for netherite upgrades if you want to turn your diamond tools or weapons into netherite tools or weapons. So each one of these little templates has a different crafting recipe if you want to copy it. So for example, the coast armor will require 1 coast template and then a piece of cobblestone, and each one of these has a slightly different material that they need in order to be copied. They're very basic materials though. It's nothing too extravagant. If you've already gone to the structure and gotten this template, you're already going to have access to this material. And I love that it actually uses 7 diamonds each, because that gives diamonds a real use and a real recipe to actually spend them on. Because previously there was nothing to really spend diamonds on, and once you made your diamond armor, or, bought it from villagers, there was really no use for diamonds. But as of right now, you cannot customize the elytra or put any form of trim on it. You can't even put it into the smithing table either. And I don't really foresee them adding a customization option to this, because if you're wearing a cape, then you already get the custom, texture on that. So they kind of want to keep it for capes, I would assume. Also, the enchantment glint has been made slightly more subtle for all types of armor. I don't really notice too much of a change, but I mean, it looks fine. Let me know what your favorite type of armor and combination is down in the comment section, because there is just so much you can do with this. If you enjoyed today's video, then drop a like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys down in the comments and in the next one. And then there was silence.